What's up, everyone? How y'all doing today? Are y'all ready to get this party started? I'm going to be reviewing The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 9. Highly Infidelity. Who could they be talking about? So it starts off with a scene of Ashley and her son, Dallin. She's changing his pamper, and Dallin poops in Ashley's face. I actually enjoyed that scene because I don't care for Ashley. That's a filler scene. Let's go on to the next. Then we have a scene where there's Ray and Miss Karen. They're sitting on the sofa and Ray is rubbing Karen's feet. Bravo, why did y'all put this scene in here? Another filler scene. We're not entertained with filler scenes. We want action, drama. That's what we come on Bravo for. You know, the rich and famous. Stop giving us this crap. Then we have Mia, which this is a scene I did enjoy. We have Mia and she's in her closet looking for something to wear to dinner to meet with her mother. And she calls her husband G to come in. And she's like, G, can you help me find something to wear to go eat with my mom? And they're discussing her mom or whatever. Then she showed him this really pretty pink attire that she decides she's going to wear. So then they go in the bedroom, they're sitting and talking about her mom and everything. And some reason, Mia always walk in the spirit of sex. And when she talks to G, it's always, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're going to go on to the next scene, which is Wendy and her husband, Eddie, her handsome husband, Eddie. And they're discussing Giselle, and Wendy says Giselle would never experience a love like theirs, meaning her and Eddie. And they talking about what the things that Giselle said. And with Eddie, he's like, well, I don't know why they would, do that to you, or Giselle would do that, knowing that what we have told them and what we've been through to be together, how I turned away from my family to be with you, my love. That's what he said to Wendy. But I don't want this to be their storyline the entire season, because Wendy, you're going to cause people to ponder about it more and they're going to start digging. So don't let this go the whole season, the rest of the season, because you're opening doors for more things to come out. Please don't. I love you, Wendy. I've been following you before you got on Bravo TV because I like your MSNBC, Fox, whatever you've been on. I've been watching you on those news channels. Then we have a scene where there's Robin and Giselle. Robin arrives at Giselle's, I guess she called her West Wing. What we're going to call it? Okay. Anyway, she arrives at Giselle's and she's trying to get in the door and she can't exactly get the door open. For some reason, Giselle's door is broke. So once she does get in, she has to try very hard to close it because Giselle's door is not working properly, you guys. I don't know what's up with Giselle's home. Whoever did the work, they need their butt with. But anyway, they're going to do their podcast called Reasonably Shady. I don't even like the name of it. They could have got a better name than what they have chosen, but okay, let's go with it. So they're doing a podcast, and excuse me, you guys, my hair is all in my face, pieces. And they're going to be discussing relationships. I don't think I would take relationship advice from neither one of them, but oh well. So Giselle states that statistics says that 22% of men cheat. That's probably true, but myself, I think it's 50%. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry, but I truly believe it's more than that. I'm going to tell you why. Because when I had my nail spa in South Carolina, the men would come in and get their manis and pedicures. And just about 95% of them would try to holler at me, try to get me to sneak around with them, married and not married. And some of the stuff they would tell me, I was like, if your wife knew or your girl knew, ooh, you would be in trouble. So I kind of believe it's more. And I'm not saying that all men cheat because that would be a lie. But, ladies. But anyway, she also stated that the statistics stated that of those 22% of men that cheat, 350%, they will cheat again. I can believe that. But all men do not cheat. Then she started running her mouth, Giselle, and she ended up telling some things on her and Jamal. But when she got in her confessional, she kind of changed it up. Girl, bye. Then we have Robin says she have never seen, in her confession, this is what Robin said, seen Jamal and Giselle together, and they weren't meant to be together. That's what she said about Giselle and Jamal. Okay, so Robin discussed her and Juan. She said, well, she would never let a man hurt her again, and that she wouldn't put up with what she did in the past. And if he does, it's over. She says over, you guys. Okay. From what the street says, girl, word on the curve, it may already be, but I don't know. That's just rumor has it. So then we'll go to Candace, and she's doing her homework. She has a group meeting. Chris is there to motivate her. In the confessional with Chris, my girl Candace had on too much makeup. Too much. Candace, tone down with the bronzer and the highlight, girl. It's kind of coming off drag queen, clownish, but you're still beautiful to me. I think you're the cutest on here. She tells Chris about what Giselle said. Chris says Giselle has been, Candace says that Giselle has been scorned. Yes. She talks about Ashley with her messy butt, because, you know, Ashley came to Williamsburg and started all that drama. She did. Yes, she did. I don't care for Ashley with her wide back and big forehead. I don't care for her. So whatever Candace said, okay, I agree. Ashley and Michael goes to a wellness therapist, and Dallin is having problems with eating from a bottle, and that's taken away from her and Michael's fun time. I like it like that. It's taken away from that fun time. And Michael begins to question the therapist like she's on trial or something. Michael, sit down. You are not the person to question anyone. We can't stand you, Michael. Okay? Go away. The baby's left and right side is imbalanced. She massages his muscles. And then Michael and Ashley, they're in the car, and Dallin falls asleep because it was such a great massage. He enjoyed it like an adult, like I would. So Michael and Ashley are discussing her birth in the car, and she was like, you know, talking about him watching it and there for it. And he was like, well, I'm glad you're losing the weight. Michael is a trip. That statement he could have kept to himself. No matter what, Michael is a ASS, and he is trash. There we go. Throw him in the trash. Then they show Robin and Carter. And she discussed she's called to be more productive. She could be more productive. She's turning 42 and she needs a life coach. So, and that's going to be something she's going to give herself for her birthday as a birthday gift to herself, to get a life coach so she can get more motivated. So she calls a life coach, and the life coach was like, if you need a therapist, this may not be what you need, Robin. But Robin, you know, began to talk. She was like, no, I think it's what I need. I really need a coach, you know, coach me right now. And so the lady was like, okay, we set up an appointment. Then we'll go to a scene where they have Mia and her mom. They're at the nice restaurant that they made reservations for. And they both sit at the table, and it comes off they are very uncomfortable. You could tell they wasn't comfortable. Even in this scene, to me, even though it's a more realer scene than a lot of them, Mia still comes off fake. No matter what she does, she comes off fake, okay? Mia mom says, when Mia brings up that, she brings up that the children are a handful. That's what Mia says about her children. Her mom says that Mia's daughter actually acts like Mia, and that she say that, well, Mia, you act like your father, and I couldn't take it. Her mom said her dad introduced her to drugs, and that one day she was at work, and she hadn't only been at work 15 minutes, and Mia's father left her in the kitchen by herself, and she was cooking oatmeal, and the oatmeal, when she tried to pour it, it spilled down Mia's right side. This is the side her mom pointed to. and that Mia had 3rd and 2nd degree burns. Now that really touched me because I had experience. I was at work many years ago when I lived in South Carolina, and my daughter was being babysitted by this family that I thought cared about my child, and she ended up getting burned on her hand. 3rd degree burns, 2nd and 3rd degree burns. Let me stop talking about it because that traumatized me and my daughter both. But anyway, once Mia's mom got home, she discovered that Mia's dad was downstairs in the basement with another woman. That right there triggered me too. But anyway, he got her mom on drugs. He went down in the basement with another woman that, because he wasn't paying attention to his daughter. His daughter got burnt. So Mia, she talks about the burns on her body. Then we have a scene where Karen is trying on renewal vow dresses at the venue that they're gonna get married at, you guys. And they also show a scene of Karen and Ray when they was looking at the venue, which is a nice venue inside, the outside. I wasn't crazy about it, but I know they're gonna fix it up for the wedding, the renewal vow wedding. I know they are. Wendy arrives, Mia arrives, and Mia arrives in her nice Mercedes SUV. Yes, Mia put up in a Mercedes SUV. Karen wants them to help her pick her 2nd dress, and the 1st dress she put on, excuse me guys, my eye irritated for some reason. The 1st dress she put on, it was very nice. And the 2nd dress she put on was more like a wedding dress. I don't know why she wanted to choose that one as her 2nd dress. So the girls was honest with her and stated, Karen, this is not the dress. So she was still in that 2nd dress, trying to lean over and talk to them. And she was going to see if she could sit down in the dress. It's a no, Karen. You can't sit in the dress. So she tells Mia, well, anyway, Mia discusses about she received a text message invite to Wendy's birthday dinner. And that she didn't see, what is that girl name? Robin's birthday dinner. I'm sorry, you guys. She received an invite and she didn't see Wendy and Karen's name on it. Okay. So Karen and, Wendy, they ain't really concerned about that. But Mia was also, to me, being messy. She brought it up. But she needed something to talk about, Karen wants to keep up the lie that Giselle wish death on Ray. I'm a little warm, you guys, because I had to turn the air off because the air is a little loud. Because if it's loud, I can't commentate properly for you guys so you can enjoy it. But anyway, Karen want to keep up the lie that Giselle wish death on Ray. That never happened. That's a lie. And she told Mia to tell Giselle if she apologized and they can work on their friendship, try to get along. So we have a scene of Candace and her husband, Chris. They are having lunch and Candace feel pressure, because she's going to school, doing her music, blase. She feels, Candace feel like she's in boot camp, and Chris told her that he can't attend the drive back video shoot. Candace is disappointed. He won't be able to attend. Candace, she says, it's just you and me, Jesus. And I feel like they're like, it's just you and me, Jesus. We're going to make it work. And Jesus always makes sure it work. My God is powerful. Her God is powerful. God is powerful. So, she's stressing, and Chris said he's volunteering, that he's not getting paid. He said, and they started arguing. He said he's tired of her doing her SHIT for free. Chris and Candace, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Candace is the breadwinner, so you have no choice but to help her. We know because of her funds with Miss Dorothy, she's gonna always be fine, and you're gonna be fine because she's gonna be fine. So Candace is the breadwinner. Sit down, be humble, Chris, okay? Candace is the boss. So Chris leaves out, goes in the car, leaves Candace in there, and Candace is like, well, who gonna pay for the food? Girl. So then we have Robin's birthday dinner, and Giselle is there. Then Mia comes, and Mia will be like, oh, I miss you. Girl, you don't even like Giselle. Stop fronting, because if you liked her, you would not start that drama in Williamsburg of lying and saying that that Giselle called Wendy a weak BITC. Hey, she never called her that. You're such a liar. So Ashley arrives, and while they all sit at the table, Ashley decides she wants to discuss picking up a cherry with her pocketbook. You feel me down there, her pocketbook. She talks about the grossest thing all the time at the table, from her children pooping, her and her nasty husband, everything. Ashley just nasty. She disgusts me. And then she disgusts me because look who she married and look who she laying up with. Tales from the Crypt. Woo. Scala arrives. Candace arrives. They are discussing Wendy, which I'm tired of hearing about that situation. You know, yeah, they did Wendy wrong. Go on to the next. Robin arrives late as per usual. That's her thing about being late. And that's something about her. That's part of her tagline about her being late. Candace give Robin her chocolate martini. How are you gonna get somebody a drink that you ordered the drink for their birthday gift? No one brought Robin any gifts to her birthday dinner. That's effed up. It's disgusting of all of them. I didn't see one gift. Robin explains why she didn't invite Wendy to her birthday dinner. I kind of understand a little bit. Candace calls Ashley filthy milkmaid when she did it, y'all. When I tell you, I was bawling, laughing. Oh my God, it was so funny. She called her filthy milkmaid. But anyway, she called her wide body, big face, forehead, and then they just going on at the table. So you know they're going to continue with this next episode, which is episode number 10. And on episode number 10, which is coming next week, this is coming Sunday, rather, Wendy has to explain to her kids about racism. That's a touchy, sensitive subject. And it's sad that Black people, we have to explain it to our kids at such a young age. White folks, y'all don't have to do that, so you don't need to comment in no kind of way, because your mouth gonna make a Black person mad because y'all can say some effed up stuff. You don't live in a Black person's world, so keep it zipped. Karen and Giselle still going at it like heckling hyenas. I'm sick of those girls. But hey, I'm excited about episode 10. Please hit that like button. Thank you. Subscribe. And everything in this video is alleged for entertainment purposes and, it's hot in here, y'all. Entertainment purposes and just totally my opinions of these lovely queens of Housewives of Potomac. Thank you. Look down in the description. You can learn more about me. Click on the links. You can purchase my Queen Lillie hair growth oil. You can purchase my lipstick, which is the Red Lipstick Hustler, and I have on Romance. The shade I have on is called Romance. Yes, I have on Romance. You can get some GOLI, nutritious Gummies. The one that I use the most is Superfruit because it keeps me looking young and youthful, and then my small waist for my age 48. No wrinkles, beautiful, healthy all over, healthy blood, everything, you know. But get you some GOLIs. They have 3 different kinds. They're for your health. To keep my skin radiant, I use the Superfruit. That link is down at the bottom too. My hair growth oil, Queen Lillie hair growth oil, is organic, made with cold pressed oils. My lipstick is organic. It has grapeseed in it, shea butter, beeswax. Everything is organic in it. Go down descriptions, click the links, like and subscribe. I love you guys. I will be back with episode 10 review. God bless. Bye.